So if you don't know, I'm sure most of you know, but we had a regionals yesterday. A lot of lists actually. I'm surprised they added all these lists. Top 32. Truth be told, I don't give a fuck about anything past 8. Respectfully, I feel like top 8 is really the domain of dominance. But shout outs to all 32 of these motherfuckers that got their names on the list. You know, I still think it's an honor to have your deck list for the most part put somewhere where people can kind of look at it, gaze at it, this, that, and the third. But personally, my upbringing just kind of said, yo, top 8 is where it's at. Red Cell is the deck you just built right now. Yes, sirski. So with that being said, I'm just gonna take a quick glance at these 8 lists, and 4 of them are exactly who you would think they are. Let's take a look. So DBS guys, shout outs to Anthony Hernandez. I've known of his existence since the beginning of Masters. I actually used to watch a lot of his deck profile content, and he was one of the early content creators that kind of helped shape my approach with Masters and shit like that. So to see him in Fusion World, it's rather interesting, even though throughout the Masters lore he's developed quite a reputation, whether for good or for bad. It's up to all of y'all. I'll leave that to y'all. But anyways, 52 cards in the main deck. He did not go the Rildo package, which I think the Rildo package is kind of niche. I think it's like all gas, no brakes, and if the gas doesn't work, well, neither do your brakes. You know what I'm saying? So if your Rildo package just flames out, you just kind of get wrecked. But baby with good black stuff, and I think mostly it'll combo using like these cards and Sun Goten GT. I think that's really all you'll get most out of your permanent ability. And I think, isn't it Machine Mutant? Oh, okay. So and you know, you got a few targets with the lead ability, but not a lot. And yeah, that was one of the things I noticed as well. It's no sparking, no para-paras, and I mean, I could kind of see why the Bardock would work. I kind of would see why Bardock would work, right? Because if you have this out on board, if you have him established and then you swing with this, he'll be in rest mode, and then you swing with Bardock, you can combo the GT, or you could combo the Sun Goten, and it'll proc his ability to draw. So you'll really kind of, there is value in it. I see it. You remember Dude TCG? That was the guy who got 3rd. Oh, nice. Shout out to Dude TCG. Almost every regional player made so many misplays. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. No double striker is also interesting. He just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna beat up all 8 cards in your life and we'll just go from there. And I mean, it worked. So I wouldn't be surprised if this alone will kind of spark an uprise in black, because it's a good counter to what many people consider the BDIF in this demon. Speaking of this demon, second place Nick Brady with Majin Buu Kid. 6 rest of cards, 7 cantrips. I do kind of like this tech, I'm not gonna lie. It's a self-awakener. It'll kind of get you going. You can also restand with Bobbity and, you know, block. It's a 10k combo. I don't really see it being a bad card. No, what's his name? No Janemba, which is also interesting. A lot of Majin Buu kids that I see on the ladder, they play Janemba. I mean, Janemba also in itself is a good card. Untap 1, rest anything, self awaken, 25k body. it's just an overall good card. You feel me? Yeah, I would like to know matchups as well. But yeah, this is just the majority of it's just all kid like Majin Buu cards. Surprised that he doesn't even play the Bibbidi searcher, because Bibbidi will hit a majority of your deck. I also kind of agree with Kid Son Goku being a tech card. I won't even say a tech card. I feel like this is just kind of a staple in yellow because it's fucking cracked. On play, stun, swing, stun, 25k attack, 10k combo. I consider this a staple card in all yellow decks. I don't know how some play without it, but that's neither here nor there. And the infamous fucking misplay of grand finals when homeboy tapped 5, burned a marker, and he was gonna do the effect and said, wait a minute, Trunks is on board. Oh shit, that single play lost him the whole thing. That was crazy. Shit blew my mind watching it live. But he got second, so obviously he's not a bad player whatsoever. I just think that misplay was just of astronomical like levels. So shout outs to Nick Brady. Third place, Sawyer. I've heard this name before. I don't know who it is in the Discord, but shout outs to Sawyer. 7 cantrips, 6 rested card. It's damn near a carbon copy of the second place. Yeah, it's a damn near a carbon copy. It's just kind of, instead of Piccolo, you got Hercule. He topped in Masters before too long. He's friends with Big J. Who? Jordan Mack? Yeah, me and Jordan Mack got into a little verbal spat in the Masters one time. It's whatever. I just be talking shit. That's the thing, I just talk shit, bro. Once again, I've never claimed or promoted myself as a top tier player or a high level top tier pro player. I've never portrayed myself as that. I'm just a streamer. I just love the game. I'm just competitive. And I'm mostly here for your entertainment. So take everything I say with a grain of fucking salt. Anyways. Shout out to Sir Jordan P. I know he's in the Discord as well. Let me see. Can I sort this by? There we go. That looks better. Bibbidi, Yamu. So just 4 cantrips, 4 tutors, 8 rested cards, 4 Bobbies, 4 of the Self-Awakeners, 3 Final Explosion. See, this right here, I think this is the play. I don't know why Yellow is trying to get away from Final Explosion. Maybe it's because they're trying to just go all gas, no brakes, and just kill before they even need to worry about anything. But I think Final Explosion is still a play. On turns where you just kind of need a pivot for a second because your opponent's board is getting too crazy, just tap 3 and wipe out 2 things and you might be able to reset some tempo. I think 3 is fine. Maybe you could get away with 2, especially because you draw so much. But I think Final Explosion is too important. And no Son Goku stuns, which is, I think it's a staple card in yellow, but then again, like I said, take anything I say with a fucking grain of salt. 3 Buhans, 3 barriers, 2 of you, 2 of you, 4 of you, of course, 2 of you. Yeah, that makes sense. This just looks like a boring time. I'm a hater. It's okay, man. I think we're all haters at certain points. The one yellow Vegeta. We all thought that this deck was gonna be dead because of Kid Buu and the 4 cost, but here he is. 2-time rewounds, 4 rest cards, 2 energy absorptions, only 2 cantrip. Oh no, I'm tripping. 6 cantrips, 4 of the Bomas. This card is fucking snapped in half. It's a Gallic gun with a restriction that almost doesn't matter by the time you have to start using it. This should have said if on your battlefield, bro. This shit should have said if you have a 3 cost or more in your battle area, not just a battle area. That shit is dumb. 1 Fierce Hyper Beam, 2 Blue Power Awakenings, 2 Hell Rashikis. Yes, I know it's not called Rashiki, but this is my stream and you're gonna deal with it. 2 Hell Rashikis, 3 Majin Buu barriers. The fact that they're even teching this is just so obnoxious. This should have been leader locked, man. Fuck. Why is this not leader locked? God damn it. 3 Final Explosions, which makes sense. 2 Janembas, which is cool. 4 Son Gokus. 3 of the Barrier Freezes. 2 of the Golden Freezes. Interesting. I mean, it's good for the yellow mirrors. Let me not say mirrors, because you're not really gonna face yourself a lot. It's just gonna be a lot of Kid Boos. So I'd say for the Kid Boo matchups. And your super combos. Yeah, this card is nuts. Like, this card weirdly enough forces you to, like, you gotta kind of redirect your attention towards her, because if you let her recur more than once, oh, it just feels so bad. So you gotta respect it. So shout outs to Poseidon. 6th place, Kid Boo, shocker. Big J. I'm assuming this is Jordan Mack, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's his new persona or whatever. 50 card flat. Let's see. 4 Yamus, 2 Piccolos, 6 Rusted cards. Bobbity. The 1 of Final Explosion. I mean, you draw so much. You're not playing a searcher, so it's not really like you'll ever bottom deck it. You'll just either draw it or you don't. Bobbity. 3 Majin Buu barriers, 2 of you, 4 of you, makes sense. Or Son Goku's, again, it just makes sense. This card is snapped in half. 2 Majin Buu evils, 3 of that, 4 of that, just standard, but 50 flat for consistency. So Jordan has always been a smart player. He topped many times in Masters, and I'm not shocked to see him top here. So Jordan, if you see this, good job. Evil Boo, 7th place. I saw some conversation in the Discord saying that Evil Boo is actually probably better than Kid Boo, and I'm not too against that theory or take. Like, if someone says, yo, Evil Boo is better, you know what, I ain't gonna argue it. I'm not gonna argue it. But anyways, Majin Buu Pure Evil, rest the card. 1 of Results of Training. Interesting. It's if you see it, you see it. You do have your Bibbidi searcher, so if you bottom deck it, it's kind of whatever. It's already at a 1 of. 6 cantrips. I can understand 2 Yamus because he's not running the Bobbity barrier combo, so it kind of doesn't matter. Otherwise, this probably would have been swapped out in ratios if he was. Interesting. Not many people run this card. I think it's a pretty decent card. 2 costs, 10k combo, 30,000. You swing, it KOs itself. You restand your leader or an energy. You almost make it a 1-drop 30k swing if off your leader ability alone. For the Majin Buu Self Awakens, for the Buhans, of course, for the Buff Boos, of course. You're 1 of Bobbity. I like this card. You know what I mean? Like, I like this card. 3 costs, crit. If you KO it, the worst guy comes out. So it's like, I really like that card. 2 final explosions, 3 Son Gokus. I mean, I guess you could get away with it. At least you're playing it right. But this is a 4 of in my honest opinion. I don't even really play yellow like that, but it is what it is. 4 double strikers and 4 super combos. So shout outs to Cheater. Did you actually cheat? Cheater? Let me find out somewhere in your games you was just cheating. Then it's like, well, I can't be too mad at you. Your fucking name is Cheater. How Bobbity not get fully banned? Yeah, I thought, bro, on my ban prediction list, this was the first card I spoke on. I said, ban it. Ban it. Get him the fuck out of here. This card is obnoxious as shit. But they didn't, and we got to live with what they got going on. He's here. He's probably going to stay here. Is what it is. Was this tournament in game or face to face? It was face to face. It was a regional yesterday, so it had like over 130 players. So we banned Pilaf to just deal with all of this. Tragic. And 8th place, the final deck list, I'm just gonna review because, like I said, I only care about top 8. Shout out to the homie Sensei. This name sounds familiar, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he's in the Discord, but if you are in the Discord and you see this video, good job, because I want to see Cell prosper. 53 cards. See, you know, they called me crazy when I said I think Cell can kind of dabble in going to like 52. You could dabble because you draw so damn much. They called me a madman, but it is what it is. 4 self-destructs, I get it. This card is gas. Just, it KOs a lot of things in the fucking meta. Barring any like barrier or this card can't be KO'd by effects, whatever. Excuse me. 4 SR18s, 3 Dr. Flaps. If you run Dr. Flap, cool. It is what it is. How often are you going to deck out with Cell? I see a lot of people in the Red Cell chat say that they're close to decking out. They're close to like they have like 1 card in deck, 2 cards in deck, and I'm like, dog, I don't know how y'all draw that much. A lot of my games end with like 10 cards in deck. So either y'all not swinging enough, y'all not aggro enough. I don't know. So. Are you going to be streaming your games Wednesday or recording for YouTube? Yeah, I should be streaming. I usually stream locals whenever I pop out. So, but the games that I do stream, they end up on my YouTube channel like the day after. So, if you can't catch the stream, the games will be on my channel. So, 3 of the blocker Android 18s. I like her at 3. 3 is cool. 3 of the Android 17s. I don't know. I kind of like it at 4. This card is really growing on me. 3 Android 16s. I'm sorry. That's cool. 3 is cool. 3 or 4 is cool. 2 Twin Driggities. I think this card is kind of important in this deck. It's gaining importance to me anyway in the deck because it's like the mirror you want to eliminate the early cantrip 18s, and just in general, like yellow loves cantrips, so you can wipe them out. In any other deck that is just kind of spitting out cantrips, you just wipe. So I think 2 of it's cool. 3 might be a little greedy, but 2 is cool. 4 Cell Juniors. This was the interesting tech of the deck that I saw. I get it. It's a high swing. You do draw a lot. Like Cell decks can get up to 14, 15 cards in deck. I mean, I'm sorry, in hand. So you kind of have the ability to pitch some cards. I get it. Do I want to run it? Not necessarily. But if someone is showing me their deck and they're like, yeah, I run a Vegeta 3 cost, okay, I get it. You can. Because again, it's not like your deck is working with like 7-8 cards in hand and then you play this. No, if you play it properly, you should have like 12, 13, 14 cards in hand, so you got some expandable cards to trigger the effect and, you know, KO some things. 4 of the 4 costs, 4 of the 5 costs. Oh, he plays 4 of the SR. I get it. I don't think you're in the wrong for playing this at 4. I have it at 3 and I'm cool with it. But if you have it at 4, I see no issues. 1 of double strike. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's kind of, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't, because Cell for the most part can box you down all the way to 1 and then you just go crazy. But if you see it and you can kind of catch them off guard with a double strike shotgun, especially because you have Dr. Flap, so you can kind of, because you're not trying to play this on turn 5 and then go for game. This is like a turn 6, more often than not turn 7 card, like. So I get it. I ain't mad at it. The 1 of, you know what, hold on, let me just, where's mine at? Hold on, let me just wait a minute. Let me just sleeve you up real quick, you know what I'm saying? have you lurking in the depths.
Look at how I got the crowd moving. Talk to me nice. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how I got the crowd moving on a Tuesday night. To the Who is Jewlz EP on a Tuesday night. Talk to me nice. How you doing, sweetie? You gotta sit right down.